What is going on? I decided to make my first ever YouTube video, and I decided to do it on Dark Legion here. So I figured I'd do some summons on Supergirl, and just do a little playing around. We just had reset not long ago. I asked my league to hold off. We got Gotham coming up, so I asked them to hold off on registration so I can do a few summons and boost the star counts a little bit before then. So let's just jump in here. I'm on Earth, what are we at? 214? Somewhere around there. Anyway, so we'll jump in. I probably miss these boxes here, yeah. But we'll jump in, do a few summons, and just play around. Like I said, we just had reset, so let's just do all the normal stuff real quick. And jump into these summons here. There's a little look at my roster. Not sure how long I've been playing. I actually uninstalled the game a couple times because I wasn't really enjoying the autoplay stuff. But then once I got in this league here, and I don't know, they just kind of made it worth playing. Fun group of people. So we'll jump in. Like you can see, I got Supergirl 5 purple. I was gonna stop at just 1 gold, but we'll see how it goes with the summons. I'll probably go all in on Superboy whenever he comes out, so I'll probably save some for him. So let's jump in here, do a few. Let's see what we can get here. I'm not gonna watch all this. I don't like the animations and all that. I know a lot of the other people that make videos on this game sit there and watch them all. Kind of a disservice to you guys that watch, but my skip button will work there. And of course, I'm just going to get a bunch of garbage here. Oh, I'll do maybe 200 or so. I might do a little combat cycle and just some playing around. I'm not opposed to getting the Flash. With the super team not having a 5th member, I assume the Flash will be pretty good there. Oh, there we go. One time I don't skip. I've never seen this animation. Anyway, the Flash will probably be pretty good on the super team until we can get another member. Not sure who they maybe Steel or somebody like that as a tank. With Supergirl's weapon giving her a shield and stuff, I wouldn't have been opposed to her being the tank, but still makes a little more sense. Let's do a few more here. Getting some okay mythics, but obviously we want the premium character here. I did see they're coming out with a 3rd bleed summon. Not sure how I feel about that. If they would make it where you could use gems, 100. There we go. 100 for a single, and then like 1,000 for a multi for the older characters. That would be nice, I think. Well, we're getting okay mythics, but we'll do a few more here. I'm excited for Crypto. I'm not sure how he's going to be obtained, but I've heard a few different things, so we'll see when he comes out. I figured he would just be on the Superman returning banner here. But Superboy, I'll probably go in on him. His debuffing with his icy breath paired with Captain Cold can really stack some physical defense down. So, kind of looking forward to that. We'll do a few more here. Get one more mythic. We'll jump in. Okay. So we'll call there. I got 191 left. So we'll bump her up a little bit. There's my build for her so far. I say for max that out first. Well, pretty far away, so with I want to do some of this so we can get registered for Gotham. So we'll just throw all those on there. So yeah, there's that. Well, some more boxes I miss out on. Yeah. I won't claim any of that nonsense here. Accept that one. Claim all these. All right. Jump in the store and make sure I got all the stuff here. I'll show you guys my my weapons here. This Green Lantern one's, I'm waiting on the refund. This is the biggest disappointment. And we'll go ahead and get these here. Once I get my refund for the Green Lantern piece, we'll I'm not a huge fan of Supergirls, but with the 20% attack between those two, and then all the Superboy's buffs, his attack there on the punk rock, then his energy restoration. I think Supergirl's attack's gonna get pretty crazy. So once I get the refund for Green Lantern, I'll do Supergirl, and then Commander's coming up, so I should be able to get enough in the next couple weeks to get Superboys when he comes out. Let me do this real quick here. Yeah, because with Superboy, you guys aren't too familiar with this kit. The 40% attack, and then Supergirl takes priority, and it's also double for her, and the effect gets capped at 133. So we'll take that, and then his physical defense reduction there, stack him 4 times at 20%. And then if you get Crypto too, he has some nice buffs there. He debuffs their attack, and somewhere around there I thought he boosted. Yeah, there's that. I thought there was one other buff he gave, but I could be wrong. I just kind of skimmed his kit. Yeah, my server skipped Stargirl, unfortunately. I did buy her piece, waiting for her, but she never came. So this piece here is just garbage. Why they gave attack or HP right there, I don't understand. And up here, HP, when his heals are based on his attack. I much prefer the Starfire piece on Green Lantern because of the not only the attack up here, you get the energy bonus, but you also get a lot more healing out of it. So with her piece, he heals like 100k or so. With his piece, it's like 80 per heal. It's just not worth it. And then the shield is just pointless. The start of battle shield. It's like 18,000 shield. You know, I feel like it's meant to counter Deathstroke, but he hits so hard anyway that 19,000 is not really going to do much for you. So they offer the refund. So I'm going to take that. It's been 3 or 4 days, so I'm still waiting on that. But I missed out on Joker because I kind of went in on Superman. And then I was like, oh, not another mobile game I'm going to spend a bunch of money on. So I skipped Scarecrow and Joker. And I'm kicking myself for that. But, yeah, so that's about where I'm at here. So let's kind of just collect these rewards there. And then I'll just kind of jump in. Who do we got today? Look at that. Let's go on Alloy so I can try and get some pieces for Superboy and Crypto with the Super Family or whatever it's called there. Alright, where did I finish yesterday? 4th. So who do we have? We had the Drowned yesterday. I probably could have done a little better. But like I said, I missed out on Joker, who's good at almost all of these. And today we have, let's see, 158 million. Yeah, I probably won't even get close to that. Oh, it'll be a good Supergirl test here. Let's just jump in. See what we can do here. I like having Wonder Woman. We'll just get rid of her and throw Supergirl on. Ah, shit. I forgot to change out Green Lantern's piece. So you guys will get to see how bad it is. And then I'll change it out and we'll try again. So let's just jump in. I'll just turn on auto. And just kind of let them go to town here. Oh, yeah, that major shield there to start. Save us a lot of trouble there. I didn't get to see how much damage he did, but or how much healing he did. This heal there. Imagine she's gonna 1.2 already. Jeez, she's gonna get crazy on this one. So it looked like he healed for 109 on himself. I couldn't really tell. But yeah, once you get Superboy out here, especially on this one, with all his debuffs and all that stuff, it's gonna get pretty crazy. Superman's obviously not very good on this one, but he's still pretty strong in my roster, so I just throw him on there. 113k he healed himself, so that's not too bad. We'll see how much he can do with Starfire's piece next time. I'm a little disappointed though. I'm only at 60 million. They're fighting though. Yeah, now these two are gonna fall pretty quick, I think. I guess she got some crits on that first one, because her damage should have been stacking a lot more here. Well, that's a little disappointing. 5th. Yeah, it's just Joker and Scarecrow, and then they just dominate these events. Figures the characters I didn't spend the money on here. All right, let's swap out these pieces real quick. And see if we can do any better. I don't like to level up my pieces there. I did with Superman just because I was fairly new at the game when I got it. And I didn't know any better. So I'd much rather have a another piece than to level up another one. I actually should change hers as well. That was a little oopsie there. Good crit damage though, but let's throw still the claws on. What do we got here? Extra attack. Let's 17. What is that? 10 costs for 170. 15. Should probably get a little more HP. Look at that, 4%. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back in here. Yeah, a little disappointed with that 5th place there. I do like how these signature weapons add effects to the characters though. That's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and start back in here and let's see how we do this time. Let's see how much healing Green Lantern gets. So you got 100k right there on himself. And Superman's damage is just not good in this event. I feel like I'm having a harder time with this event than I usually do. Maybe they fixed his ring. Because I was healing a lot more with Starfire's than I was his, but they look fairly close now. So I'll have to do some more research on that. I think I'll still refund it regardless. But I'd rather have Supergirls. I use Green Lantern a lot, so I was excited when he got his piece and just kind of jumped the gun a little too early on it. Yeah. Might do a little bit more damage, but kind of a little disappointed with this performance, to be honest. Superman's just not doing it. I don't know what he has going on. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little disappointed with Supergirl here. Like that 4th place team there, I don't know how the hell they're getting so much damage. And surely Zatanna's not doing that much. His Constantine's only 5 purple. So I am not happy with that. We'll just try and copy that guy's team. See what happens. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try and copy his team. Just run. Get out of there. Justice League Dark here. Where's old? There he is. Move him in the middle. My Raven's pretty weak, so. Ah, shit. And now she has Green Lantern's ring. Just run it once here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Maybe they're just weak to spiritual damage, not physical. I'm going to be honest, I don't know all the stats. Based on those numbers that Constantine just did, I'm assuming they are weaker to spiritual damage. So, I mean, that could explain everything. I don't know all the stats and all that kind of stuff on these. Yeah, that's got to be it. That's 5 million there on his second ultimate. So maybe Supergirl will have a place, and it's just not on this one. I know they nerfed the Drowned a little bit, so maybe they buffed these guys, raise their defense, their physical defense a little bit. That's possible. Well, they're starting to hit pretty hard now. Yeah, if I put Starfire's piece on Raven there, I think we'd be in business. I don't know. I'm just not performing too well here on this event here. Let's try one more time with Raven's or Starfire's piece on Raven. Then maybe we'll just call it quits there. See where we at. What's this one do again? All right, so let's do that. And then Zatanna here. What do we got going on? Let's try this. I don't want to mess up my pieces too much. I think the extra healing from Starfire's piece would be good, but maybe we can just buff Constantine's damage between those two pieces we just put on to just make him hit harder before he dies. And to be honest, I don't know if the lineup matters or any of that, so maybe I could put Constantine front row so he'd maybe be in the middle so those attacks don't hit him. Since he's ranged, he won't run up. Like that clone right there, that Zatanna clone. I can't tell if she got hit by that attack or not. We'll just do this and then see how everything goes. 6 million. Yeah, these guys definitely have to be weaker to spiritual damage. Still gonna fall a little short. That shield came in. So we got a little bit more damage out of him. 71. I'm excited for this Gotham mode. It should be in a couple weeks for us. I should probably let my guys know that they can go ahead and register us up. I think they're waiting. Now I'm going to try something. Oh yeah, spiritual amp 30%. 25. Let's just try and go 3 healer, 3 support here. Just let Constantine go to town on him. Maybe he won't be in that attack range for that laser. We'll see. He's not quite as far back as... Yeah, I think he still got hit by it. But maybe we can just let him eat here, and he has 5 burns. And I know stacking burns with Joker's poison is pretty good, or at least I feel like it is. I'm just gonna go, and I think after this one, about 26-minute video. To this one, we'll call it. And get Supergirl up to, what was it, 3 gold. So I'm a little disappointed with her performance in this one, but that's okay. Still kind of testing her out and getting a little laggy here. A lot of heals come in though. I'm a big fan of Green Lantern. I know a lot of people like Ivy. Well, we don't have Sunfire or Starfire. But once we get Starfire, it'll be 131k heal there. And that's without his piece on. See, I just think the Starfire piece is good on any healer. Once Crypto comes out, I'll probably go on him. But we'll see. I had a lot of fun with Green Lantern. Healing for 130k over and over. We'll clear 100. Maybe Constantine can... Never mind. I was hoping he'd get one more. But it wasn't a bad performance. Was it enough to pass that one guy? Yeah. Nope. Well, we did beat past Draken there. So, I'm at the top, as you guys can see from these scores here. My league is top, and LOD they're second, I think. But anyway, yeah, so we'll see how the interactions with all you guys go, and maybe we'll make some more videos. You guys want to see more like ships and all that stuff, just let me know. We'll do all this. But yeah, my first YouTube video. It's a little strange, but you know, I figured now's a decent time to do it. So yeah, feel free to let me know if you guys want to see anything, like my opinion on certain pieces. Let somebody else get that. Certain legacy pieces or whatever. You know, guys, just comment down there. You know, typical YouTube stuff. Subscribe, all that nonsense. Yeah, and just let me know. I'll let you guys see my ships real quick while we're here. Yeah, that I won't level that up. I'm at a decent percentage right now. So I'm not going to level that up. I'll save those for Supreme Commander there. Just let you guys see what we're at here. 35.4. So I'm maybe the second highest in the league here, I think. So anyway, I'll wrap it up here, and like I said, if you guys want to see anything, just let me know. All right, guys. See you.